for people to get there and open. I'm like, dang, bro. And I'm not even allowed to go over there and help out. Bro, I got posted.
Yeah, kind of like what you were saying. I thought maybe after the COVID pandemic, people start respecting truck drivers more, but no, that was just a fake. They fake care about us back then. Like, you guys are essential workers. America would have failed without you. Thank you. But that was a lie.
Now they be pretty messed up if y'all did what those port workers did when they went on strike. They'd be pretty messed up if y'all did that.
We were. It was supposed to be the big thing, but only 6 people showed up.
Dang, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't boycott because I don't have nothing to do with it. They be boycott for silly shit. I don't be down with it. Like when you asked me, hey Pat, are you boycotting with the other truck drivers about what happened to that truck driver in Denver? And I was like, hell no, I'm not.
I feel that.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of wild. That wasn't like a.
He should strap this load down better.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't really like an honorable thing to protest for. That was too much middle ground stuff. It wasn't clear and obvious.
Exactly. I'm not like what now. What was going on in I believe it was Trudeau when they were boycotting truck drivers and they were messing with their money when they were riding around the city in Canada
I think that was like for the COVID or the vaccine protest.
Now that I could have got behind.
No, I couldn't. I would have threw eggs at y'all truck if I would seen y'all cry about vaccines.
Your fat ass
just don't take it.
Now, so what I'm saying is, guys, I would have boycotted with my fellow truckers. You gonna go quiet? You gonna say nothing back? Whatever, it's cool.
No,
hey, man,
I'm a big back, so I probably would have threw a couple in my mouth before I tossed them at y'all.
Nah, man. So, welcome back to another episode of 21SkunkPodcast. First things first, I just want to say God is my everything. And without God, I'm nothing. And someone make the argument that I ain't nothing with them. So at the end of the day, fuck you, Tyler. See what I did there? That's the reverse. It's the reverse. Since Carlos want to show up.
I'm weak.
Hey,
I'm weak.
Hey, man, we gonna talk about that power rankings, man. Let's get to it, man.
What number we on? 29?
No. We gonna give the people what they don't want to hear. Random stories first.
All right, Carly. Random dancing.
Random dancing. I got you.
Hit me with that first random story.
I don't know who Tyler thinks he is. As soon as I find out where he at, boy, he finna get it. I don't know what he gonna
can
get.
We do a quick moment of silence for Jim Irsay?
Man, we ain't no Colts fan. See,
R.I.P. the dog, man. R.I.P. bro.
Now this is why Carlos is missing. Cause nobody was gonna give him a moment of silence, man. F him, bro. He brought on the Deflategate, bro. That loser brought up the Deflategate, bro.
Oh, you mad because he exposed
He
them.
brought the
That's
Deflategate, bro. Nah, bro, we ain't having none of that, bro. Oh, hey now, man.
He said they doing something with the ball, but I've seen it with my own eyes.
No, man. But I know we're not Colts fans, but we're football fans. He was the owner, and he did a lot of good stuff.
All right, moment of silence.
The moment has passed.
Oh, my fault. I was throwing them gang signs that I'm not a part of. So,
That is crazy. He died. He died, passed away kind of young too.
So Carlos, so while you were dead momentarily, bro, what you been up to, bro?
Watching Travis Hunter highlights. Watching his Heisman speech. Watching him and his fiance get married this past weekend. My new favorite hit couple. I love my girl Leanne. So all you haters, stop sniping at his wife. That's his wife now, and you is jealous. You too, men. A lot of you men are jealous. I seen y'all booing her at the draft. Y'all corny. But yeah, that's kind of been my spiel since I've been dead. Watching Travis Hunter highlights and practicing my Duval. So
Hey,
Travis Hunter and Duval.
you say you've been watching Travis Hunter highlights. I'm weak.
That's simp.
Yeah, Travis Hunter at Colorado.
Take that simp. Y'all can have him.
That Sim is a Heisman winner. That Sim went number 2 overall.
Now the question is, Mark made the argument, and this is the argument that I was having. All right, along with Carlos's list, right? Is I had no problem with the Jaguars trading up, but I want to know what you would have given up to give up. But nobody seemed to have given me that. I asked, "Are you gonna give up this, and that?" Mark kept telling me no. I asked you, Carlos. You chose not to respond. You know what you was doing. So now, it's already been given up, so it doesn't really matter. But now, how did you feel about what the Jaguars gave up to trade up and get Travis Hunter?
I don't have an issue with it at all. I know it's easy for me to say that as a Jaguar fan because we made the trade, but I don't have an issue with it at all. But you want me to wish and pray that somebody going into their junior or senior year in college is going to be a blue chipper and ready for next year? No, we're ready for now. We're ready to pop off now. And really the only thing we traded was our first round pick of next year and a second round pick. Well, this past year, we already have decent depth. So that's the only thing. I'm not putting my hopes on the college to junior right now to be a blue chipper next year. And to root for a lower pick is loser talk and loser mindset. So I'm not even worried about the draft in 2026. We're thinking, you know what? Prediction, breaking news. The schedule has came out. The Jaguars are playing in San Francisco, Santa Clara, February, I think 8th, 2026. Opponent TBD.
There he is. We got the whole gang here now.
My fault, folks, man.
Look, Tyler, before you open your eyes and see what's going on, whatever's going on here is not what it seemed like.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yo, that's dedication. That's dedication.
Whoa! Hey, wait! I missed the moment. I missed the moment.
Oh, snap.
Tyler, I'll get in front of it and I'll tell you the whole story. I've been on the run. Pat put out a call to ICE, and I had been ducking and dodging. I've been ducking, and it's been successful. I'm back here in Mexico, the motherland, so I finally found a good safe haven for me to post up and rejoin. I officially avoided ICE.
We not gonna let
Ain't this bad, bitch?
We ain't gonna say that, so we gonna let him call Mexico the motherland.
Hey, Pat, we already got him back. We ain't trying to lose him again.
No, Tyler,
He been selling out the whole time.
No, Tyler, let me tell you something. He got to get it. Everybody got to get it, Tyler. Nobody is safe.
Now, let's be honest. Pat needed to check the box for a DEI hire, so he has hired me back.
Kind of got a point.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Our Mexican viewers are gonna go up by 1.
Damn, boy.
I'm like the Rey Mysterio of football podcasting.
But that job ain't no joke, boy. But got off this morning, boy. I could finally rest, boy. I needed that, boy.
Man, Tyler, heard your birthday coming up, bruh.
Yeah, Sunday fun day.
I just told Carlos.
You gotta give a shout out to him.
I just told Carlos and Mark it's your birthday Sunday.
Yeah, you know Carlos too.
You said when is your birthday, Carlos?
Oh, my birthday is Sunday.
So y'all got the same birthday, 25th.
You know me, Carlos,
Yeah.
the same birthday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know y'all
yeah,
was
because
Gemini.
we all just knew that y'all birthdays fell on the same goddamn day. We just knew that
That's
was
tough.
what it was. We read it in the book somewhere.
I
Hey,
thought
well, shout out to
knew.
both of y'all, man. Y'all made it another year, more life, dog. On some real talk.
Yeah,
I'm happy for y'all.
Man, let their birthday pass first, bro. They might still die tomorrow.
It's been a downtrodden past 6 months.
Hold on now.
You see, look at this. It's been a hard past couple
Well, I'm
weeks,
gonna say,
man. Let me celebrate
happy
my.
early belated birthday.
Damn. Now the FU Carlos done contest came into Tyler now.
Dang, bro.
Damn.
It would never, Carlos. Come on, you would never be Carlos. All right, listen. So first things first. All right. We already gave our intro. We already 10 minutes in. So today's safety word is that's my purse. I don't know you.
All right, Bobby.
If you feel the need to at all, hit the ejection button and get the fuck out of here, cause you're on the wrong side of the street. And the street light on. Your mom come outside one flip flop. Talk about wait till your daddy here. Wait till your daddy here. You know what words to say. All right, just want to say shout out to Alice H. Parker, who invented the central heating furnace. Doing your thing, sister. You still warming us up today. You warming us up today, auntie. So everybody got their power rankings up. Tyler, got yours up?
Yeah.
Carlos, you did you send a Raven to get yours?
No.
All right.
Well,
I just told you, Tyler, since I've been on the run, I've been watching Travis Hunter highlights. That's all. So Travis Hunter's number one on my power ranking.
Nah, he rubbing it in now.
At the end of the day, Travis Hunter could be good, but he could be bad. First off, you should never be a hater or wish bad on somebody. But in the long run, like, this could just be another Jags being the Jags. Like, the Jags pulling this off is like, maybe they're different or maybe they're the same. We don't know yet.
I'm just hoping they drafted that white receiver. What was his name? Matt something. I know Carl
What
was
you talking about? I ain't gonna talk about old shit, man.
I gave the Jags.
You're talking about Matt Jones.
Yes, I remember. He used to be raw.
He was like, he was a. Not to get too off. He was a quarterback at Arkansas, and then he turned into a wide receiver, or he converted to wide receiver, and we drafted him in the freaking first round. Imagine that. First round pick, converted wide receiver, or converted quarterback to wide receiver, Matt Jones, and he ended up getting arrested for, I think, cocaine possession. Then he went to the Bengals, and I think he was out the league like in 3 or 4 years. So I hope he's doing good. I think he's on the coaching staff for Arkansas.
I don't think none of
So he's on his feet.
I don't know.
That was a bit.
I don't know one Jag. I don't know one first round Jag wide receiver that was him.
Brian Thomas Jr. was him.
Brian Thomas Jr.
That doesn't count. That's recent.
Justin
Cardell.
The drunk driving.
Now you could also
Keenan McCardell was in our first round pick.
You could also make the same
He came
argument
from Cleveland.
about the. You can make the same argument about the Patriots as well.
Base. No, you're right. All of our high pick wide receivers have been a flop. Justin Blackmon.
Hey, I remember
was the other one.
Hey, Carlos was so upset at trying to convince me that other teams should give other teams the background of players because it's great sportsmanship. No. So like.
Yeah.
No.
Explain. That's a good topic.
He was upset that teams didn't give the Jaguars the blueprint on Justin Jefferson, and he turned out to be an alcoholic. Like, why would I tell you that, man? I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. I ain't trying to help you win one.
I don't know, Mark. It came out after the draft that people have been watching Justin Blackmon going to the same bar like every day. That's some whole shit. Like, tell the league, tell everybody. Why you?
No,
that's crazy.
You got a billionaire owner. Man, you better invest in a private investor like everybody else.
They be doing that. They be putting PIs on people.
Yeah, okay, but we didn't put a PI on him, so and every other team let us draft him. And then
I gotta be more competent.
That's corny.
Now, to be fair, if Travis Hunter turns out to be Justin Blackmon, and we told you the same thing, would you still taking Travis Hunter? If he had a drinking problem? Yeah.
No, he said like if he like produced, but he like
no. What I'm saying is If Travis Hunter had a drinking problem, and we told you, and the league told you, would you still draft Travis Hunter?
Your coach was a notorious cheater for like 20 years, and you still was proud to keep him.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you a simple question, Carlos. Would you?
Yes.
So then,
it's
why
an old adage.
Wait. So you would have still taken Justin Blackman even if we would have told you he was alcoholic. So it don't even matter.
But no, it's kind of like this expression. Like if they produce more on the field, you can deal with off the field. It's like the old Dennis Rodman, I guess phrase. Hey, if he's more trouble off the court than he is on the court, then cut him. But if he still produces on the court, deal with him.
Basically, your production gotta be more.
Yeah, there you go.
Troubles and shit.
Yeah, like Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. This is what Steelers fans told me. The production was more valuable on the field, and it was worth keeping a knucklehead around.
To be fair, that's true.
Le'Veon Bell was Le'Veon Bell a hard hit? I don't think he was. You didn't hear nothing about him off the field.
He got in trouble for smoking and stuff a couple times because then Garrett Blunt got in trouble.
Oh yeah, then y'all cut him.
He got in trouble.
Then y'all cut him. Y'all cut him and he went back to the Patriots. Then we got a Super Bowl with him. I remember that.
That's the year he ran for 17.
I guess my point is, man, that's still some whole shit to not alert other teams that there's a player that have a big problem and you should stay away. At least give a courtesy call.
We just told you.
But
I just gave a great example about Travis Hunter. You would have still took him.
So okay, but if I find out if he's a Hall of Famer, yeah. But if he's going to bust, then tell us.
Lawrence Taylor was smoking crack before games. It's like,
okay. You see, I mean, yeah, this is only hindsight if he turned out to be a good player, but I don't know. That was probably a bad take.
You gotta see in a few years what he do. I don't know. It's gonna be hard, bro. Like, I'll say it like this: it depends on what position he played primarily. Because man, y'all got some receivers to go against.
No, he's going to be wide receiver 2, starting up.
But that's a good idea with Brian Thomas on the other side.
He's going to be wide receiver 2 and probably nickelback. Sometimes.
How do you feel about Trevor Lawrence? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm conflicted about bro.
Okay, this is going to be like a homer take, but when Trevor Lawrence was healthy, we were like number one in the AFC before he got hurt.
Yeah, because
in Monday night, on the Monday night game against the Bengals, when he stood up and then dropped to his knees, then our season fell apart. Then last year, or then 2 seasons ago, he got hurt again and missed a couple games. Then last season was just a wash. The guy, my man Aziz Ashir from the Texans, tried to kill him.
Dude,
I mean,
honestly,
he should have been arrested.
Here's something. I don't know if y'all want to pay the money as a Jags fan. I do think Travis Hunter as a Jaguar, playing both sides, I don't see it as a problem, a huge problem, because Brian Thomas is on one side, so he's not the number 1. He can play number 2 or slot. Now, Ramsey's on the trading block. I don't know if y'all want to go get him or not.
Dang, bring him back to Duval.
Hey. Hold on, Pat. I got something in my power ranking for that team. Let me cook on something now. Cook on something now about this team. I'm gonna save it when we do our power rankings because they is in my bottom 6.
Damn.
Who?
Jacksonville. Oh, that's wild.
Oh no! You know what? I never came back after you said Calvin Johnson is a name wide receiver. That might have been one of the stupidest things I ever heard you say.
No, he didn't.
Okay, but I'll stop.
How?
Hey, Megatron was Timothy.
How?
I don't want to hijack the podcast, man. Y'all get y'all power rankings.
Is Calvin Johnson top 10 in anything but anything?
He's top 10 receiver.
Probably
he top 10 in yards.
He's not top 10 in probably anything, but like peak for peak.
So wait. If you're not top 10 in nothing, but I'm top 10 all time.
Okay, so I don't want to hijack the podcast, but is your logic, is LeBron the best scorer in the NBA ever?
The number 1 scorer ever. What?
So he's the best scorer ever in the NBA.
He definitely top 3 to 5.
Yes.
Okay, bet. No, I just wanted you to give LeBron a compliment. I just wanted to force a LeBron compliment. But Calvin Johnson is top 10. Well, Tyler, peak for peak. Like when he was out there, he burned hotter than just about anybody in the modern NFL, like in our lifetime. Nobody burned hotter than him.
Burn hotter than
so we don't look at numbers. We look at peaks.
Jesus
You
Christ. Put up some numbers.
We don't look at numbers. We look at peaks. So
yes.
So wait. Okay.
Like the wide receivers you're gonna name it, you just have longevity.
We look at numbers. We don't look at numbers. We look at peaks.
Yes.
Yeah, both.
So okay. If you go by peaks, Cooper Kupp is the best wide receiver of all time. Then
Nah.
No, he's not.
his peak is undeniable.
He didn't have a top 10 peak.
Yeah, he had one of the greatest wide receivers ever.
He did, but he didn't have a top 10 peak.
Okay, so Odell Beckham was the greatest the top 10.
No.
Peak for peak, right?
No, his peak wasn't better than Calvin Johnson.
Peak, right?
No, not peak. Peak for peak, Calvin. There's maybe two or three people in our lifetimes had Calvin Johnson levels of peak. Randy Moss had his peak higher. T.O. probably peaked higher.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio
Brown peak was crazy.
Antonio Brown, you can make an argument. You can make a good argument that he peaked higher than Calvin.
So by your theory, Jerry Rice not greatest wide receiver ever.
No, Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver ever. But
longevity now. You said
okay,
longevity.
Okay, but he also had long peak too. His peak was like crazy. Because even when I started watching football, like he was still killing in Oakland.
Yeah, so 40 years old.
He's good. See, Jerry Rice is an exception to this. Jerry Rice is an exception to this rule.
Jerry Rice's peak is insane. I'm looking dead at it right now. Oh my Lord.
That's what I'm saying. Like even when I started watching football, Jerry Rice was still like one of the best players out there.
Bro, this man had 7 straight seasons of basically over 1,500 yards, pretty much.
And remember how their seasons were shorter.
Exactly. And he's consistent. He's playing in every game. He's not missing the game. I love to see that.
It's just when Tampa played against Detroit, Calvin Johnson was pumping fear into Tampa.
He really wasn't.
Oh my God.
Who was it?
He really wasn't.
Who pumped fear? Was it Steve Smith?
Only person that ever put fear in Tampa Bay is Barry Sanders.
Not Julio.
You fuck about Julio? Steve Smith?
So Drew Brees didn't pump fear.
No.
That right?
This is what I believe, man.
Like Vic?
We killed Vic.
That is true, but
so Cam Newton never pump fear.
Actually, the only thing that killed Vic was the dog fighting. Let's just get that out the way right now.
Oh, no,
I'm just saying. You can't put a guy as a top 10 that's not top 10 in no yards. Those statistics.
Name 10 receivers.
Okay,
name 10 receivers.
He might
better
be
than,
right.
Hold on. Name 10 receivers better than Calvin Johnson.
Better than Calvin Johnson?
Yeah. Name 10.
Wait, hold on. But wait, Pat or Tyler, if Pat Mahomes retired right now, is he not in your top 10, Tyler?
He's top 10 right now. He's top 10 right now.
Whoa. He's
Tyler, he's top 10.
He's top 10 right now.
You see, that's my argument. This is my argument.
No.
But I agree. Pat Mahomes is a better quarterback than what Calvin is a wide receiver. But if Pat Mahomes retires right now, he's top 10 quarterback all time.
At least top 10 because he's got more rings than most quarterbacks. More rings, more Super Bowl appearances.
Tyler is a longevity guy, so he's.
I feel that though.
Top 25.
Good.
I'm a numbers guy.
Longevity guy.
I'm a numbers guy. So peak for peak, Dez Bryant had a good peak. So should he be top 10?
Not better than Calvin. See, Tyler, you see the problem you run into? You're talking to football people on here. We know better.
God.
Get him.
So basically, you guys are named wide receivers.
See, I love
You
how
hear
I
names.
woke you up with that.
You hear names, but you guys don't hear numbers.
But okay, put it in perspective. Do games played compared to the other wide receivers' game played. Then go through. I mean, he's not just a name wide receiver. He was a first ballot Hall of Famer. So we're not just making stuff up.
CRS had played the most games for a wide receiver, so that takes out the Tim Brown played games too. That take out Tim Brown being one of the greatest wide receivers ever.
Tim Brown did not pump fear like Calvin Johnson.
What? Tim Brown's numbers are shitting on Calvin Johnson. So what the fuck are you talking about?
But he didn't pump. Okay, Jimmy Smith, my guy, Jimmy Smith for the Jaguars. He had better numbers than Calvin Johnson, but he never pumped fear like Calvin Johnson did.
Ooh.
I mean, you know, Megatron. You gotta,
so you basically you just said Jimmy Smith had better numbers than Calvin Johnson.
Yes.
So Jimmy Smith had numbers better than Calvin Johnson. So shouldn't Jimmy Smith be better than Calvin Johnson?
No, he's not. He wasn't better than Calvin Johnson.
So if a man
he may have a better career.
Carlos. If a man go average a triple double for a season, right? But yet, a man average a triple double 10, 10 to 10. But a man average another double 20, 20. Who's the better player?
I mean, I'll probably say the 20 and 10 guy is better.
Hey, Pat, you could have stayed where you was at with this bullshit.
Okay, but I just want to make a point. Calvin Johnson is a little bit better.
You could have stayed where you at with this. Oh.
You know what? This is a great time to say.
You
when the
coulda.
Get to your power rankings. Get to your power rankings.
When the last time you wished a nigga would? Sounds like today.
Just now. Just now.
Sounds like today.
I like.
I literally was eating Chipotle, and then I heard Tyler say that, and I threw all my Chipotle up. I was so sick.
That's that fake Mexican kick up at you.
Men lie, numbers don't lie. I'm just saying.
So Pat, do you think Calvin Johnson top 10?
Yeah.
Why? They had a peak.
Because he was physically the most gifted and the top of the league for the only receiver that was ever better than Calvin Johnson while in the league was Andre Johnson. And once he retired, Calvin Johnson was him. As soon as Calvin Johnson retired, it was Antonio Brown and Julio Jones.
So they had a peak.
They all had peaks.
Jefferson's going to be better than all of them.
But yeah, Pat or Tyler, is AB just a name receiver?
Yeah.
No.
You see, that's what I'm saying. You're saying this for everybody. This is not your default response.
Alright, man. So this podcast is brought to you by Wishing a Nigga Would. And Carlos is clearly being wished upon. Feeling mad, angry, sad, happy, or suffer from anxiety. Yes, even you too could wish a nigga would, Carlos. Wishing a nigga would can save your life or fuck your whole day up, Carlos. But at the end of the day, it's all good in the hood, unless you're a KKK member, Uncle Ruckus, Kanye West, Margaret Sanger, Carlos. Not playing. Not playing. Alright, so
Carlos.
not pushing. Alright, so RIP to Jim Irsay on the real though.
RIP.
But yeah, a quick little nugget on Jim Irsay. Like in the 80s, or this is more about his pops, OG Irsay. Like I think it was like 1985. Like before they moved the team to Baltimore, they was gonna move the team to Jacksonville. I think something didn't fall his way last minute. Then he moved the team to Baltimore like part of the next month. So it was almost a Jacksonville coach. And there's a video of him coming to, I think it was a Gator Bowl game, or it could have been a Florida Georgia game. And he was just kind of parading around, kind of saying like, I'm gonna bring the coach to Jacksonville. So there's a little history for you.
All right.
But nobody cares.
So
imagine how that would have went.
So Brock Purdy. All right, one of the richest motherfuckers ever touched the field right now, right? Am I right? Am I right? Brock Purdy just got a what?
Them boys,
200? Huh?
them boys deep fried for that one.
Man, Brock Purdy, 49ers give Purdy $260 million. Alright, Purdy agreed to term on a 5-year, $265 million contract extension to keep him. Hey, that said a lot, man. I mean, he's done.
Keep them all pros around him.
He's earned half of that. No matter what I say, he's earned half of that. Alright, so we gonna. I mean, what can we say?
I just don't think he deserves the max contract. Like, I don't feel that. I ain't feeling it.
Dak Prescott ain't did nothing. Look at his contract. And
I mean, but like Brock has had way more help than that, if you ask me. Like he's had number one defense after number one defense with all pros surrounded by him from the line to the running back to the receiver position. He kept the all pro, and it's like, come on, man. And the tight end.
I'm a strong proponent that Jerry Jones is holding the Cowboys back. Brock Purdy has Brock Purdy also has a no trade clause in his contract. So they can't ship him out of Tizown. Not talking about 5 years, 181.
He's rich though. He's got generational wealth.
181 million guaranteed. 181 is a guarantee. All right, Carlos. Tyler, go ahead.
Should Brock Purdy have a movie by himself?
Anybody have a movie about himself?
It's not like a sports movie.
I wouldn't.
Mr. Irrelevant, right? Becomes one of the highest paid quarterbacks of all time.
Kurt Warner.
His movie was pretty good.
I never watched it.
He's already sitting on Kurt Warner in that pay.
I got you.
Kurt Warner was undrafted.
Yeah, and it was a big thing about him working in the shopping mart and all that. I wouldn't even call him Hall of Fame, but he does have MVP. Alright, so Nick Sirianni also agrees to a multi-year contract extension following a Super Bowl win.
Ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Why would you let him go? They keep firing coaching. Well, no, they only fired one. No, I think, only one.
That defense coordinator.
Yeah.
They fired my man Doug Peterson, man.
Well, 49ers didn't just keep their general on the offensive side. They also re-signed Fred Warner to a $60 million contract extension for a 3-year deal. So they got their generals on both sides of the ball. I think when it comes to defense, you have to have a dominant player or a Pro Bowl like player at each level, in my opinion. All right, since we handing out contracts and just throwing money around, Bears also hand out another contract to Joe Thuney for a 2 years, $35 million extension.
That's a good one.
Getting paid, young blood getting paid. Hey, Calvin.
Nah. They done fucked up now for the Buccaneers now.
This guy.
Yeah, he's rearranging that market for y'all.
They did. Now we gotta pay Baker. Baker got to get way more money than motherfucking Brock Purdy.
What did Baker do?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't know Baker put up numbers like he did last year, for real.
Pat, if Drake May plays decent, he's gonna get paid $65 million. So get ready for that breaking news in 2-3 years.
3 years from now. So we'll worry about that then. Jags,
$70 million. Imagine.
You right. Jags head coach on viral video. Lemian Coleman says Travis took accountability for missed assignments during 11 on 11. Great pick, Jags. Not just playing. Wait. It's minicamp.
I should have saved the video. I know y'all seen the video of him doing wide receiver routes and everything, right?
They've been trying to clown me. They've been trying to clown.
They call us Spencer Day.
Carlos, defend your guy. Defend your guy, Carlos.
Look, kind of like what you were saying is Ricky minicamp. He's gonna get the rust out the way.
Alright, man.
It's rust, but you're supposed to be a wide receiver. You running routes like you on the like.
Wait, how many Colorado's games you seen last year?
A couple. About as many as you.
A couple.
How did he look as a wide receiver last year?
He wasn't worth the second overall pick.
He's a name wide receiver. That's probably why.
He wasn't worth the second overall pick.
He wasn't.
Was Travis Hunter a name, a Heisman? Like, when did we stop?
Yes.
He was a name.
If you're drafting a receiver, would Travis Hunter be the first? Would he have been the number 2 pick if he only played wide receiver?
No.
No, I think so.
All right, if he only played cornerback, would he take? If he was only playing cornerback, would he be worth the number 2 overall pick? Probably.
I hate you, Pat. I hate
Yes.
you, Pat.
I'm defending you, Tyler. What you talking about?
No, that was my take.
Oh, okay. Oh, my fault. Hey, man, you can still say
That
it,
was
bro.
my take.
You didn't have to throw it away, man. All right, so Komodo draft.
Y'all going in on Travis Hunter.
Hey, man, we gonna get that, man. We gonna get that.
Tyler is the one who drafted the 3rd best wide receiver from OU last year, from Ohio State.
Third best.
The 3rd best.
But he had the most receiving yard in Ohio State history.
Yeah, because they force-fed him the ball because he's just a name wide receiver.
He had the most.
So wait, Big Ty.
Ohio State history.
So you're saying, is he better than Ted Ginn?
He had the most wide receiver.
So is he better than Ted Ginn?
He has the most receiving yard in Ohio State history.
Is he better than Ted Ginn?
He has the most receiving yard in Ohio State history.
Is he better than Marvin Harrison?
Jeez.
He has the most receiving yard in Ohio State history. What we're not getting?
Now you're a numbers guy.
So you prove my point. You're a names guy.
I got you.
What did Marvin Harrison do in the NFL?
So,
Junior or senior?
Junior.
What did Ted Ginn do in NFL?
Be a great kid.
That boy he was decent, but not best.
He's the 3rd string receiver on our offense. Until Mike Evans leaves, he's gonna be 2.
Damn, now you're running Mike Evans out of town. Imagine that, Buccaneers Nation. You hear that?
I said until Mike Evans leaves. Mike Evans is 31 years old. He got 10 more years left.
Wait, y'all signed a washed up 40. Wait, y'all signed up like a washed up 42-year-old quarterback. So why are you worried about age?
We put a line to protect that quarterback. Wide receivers don't have no protection.
All right, y'all. Okay. Komodo dragons, because y'all legit, you guys. All right, so Komodo dragons. All right, female Komodo dragons can lay eggs with them being fertile. All right, so Komodo dragons can have so-called virgin births, as well as mating with males. The species is parthogenic. I'm not gonna repeat that. Hey man, Google it. In other words, the females can lay fertile eggs without an input from a male. This will only reproduce identical young. However, for the species to continue to adapt, it needs to mate. All right. So there you go. Komodo dragons can lay eggs, don't need a nigga. Alright, they're just gonna be clones. Alright, you're not gonna throw about that. Not gonna throw about that. Alright, so we'll get down to our power rankings because we damn near almost an hour in. Not really, but I like to talk about it. Alright, Big Ty. Alright, you shot yours. Hey man, that's why Carlos was missed, bro, because we gotta have space other than me throwing in random stories and random conversation. At least you get down to football talk. All right, Mark. Tyler took off last week, so you should be on 28, right?
29.
Hey, man. Some of us had C's, some of us had D's. I had F's. So go ahead, Mark. Spit out 29.
The New York Giants.
Ooh.
The G-Men.
Ooh.
I got them going 5-12. Honestly, that might be a little too nice for them if I'm being real. But I'm gonna give them some of their little sneaky games, and I saw some games where I thought they had the legit. But right now, for their team MVP, I gotta have Dexter Lawrence. All pro, big bowling ball, big nose tackle that you just gotta have. That thug in the middle.
Thug passion. Thug love.
Then I got the off player of the year. Gotta be. Say what?
Keep going.
I was player of the year. I got Malik Neighbors. I mean, that's really gonna be Tyrone Tracy maybe, but I'm gonna say Malik Neighbors is gonna be their baller this year on offense. Defensive player of the year. I was debated, but it had to be Dexter Lawrence because he's gonna be the team MVP to me. Their best additions, I gotta say it's gotta be Russell Wilson because he's a veteran quarterback. And Jackson Dart, who I got 2, that's why they're both important because one can help the other develop. I'm big on that, as you know. And then Abdul Carter. Now, who they gonna regret losing? Honestly, they really shouldn't regret no one when your team was terrible, you know. But I'm gonna say Jason Pinnock. You know, you gonna always miss the old lineman if they play like that. From when I looked, he was playing, and you know the hybrid safety Clemson Isaiah Simmons. I've always liked watching him since college because he's pretty good. And Adoree Jackson, and I don't see no way for them boys to get to the playoffs. They got too many good teams in that division. Them boys is deep fried. Get ready.
And you said who was the best player they signed was who?
They absolute best player is got to be Russell Wilson. If we're talking like players with, I mean, I wanted to say Jameis, but Jameis ain't better than Russ. Not even close.
I can see that. All right, so NFL players to play football at the Olympics. The best
Black
12.
Football.
Hey man, it's just what it is, man. Best 12-person roster if new resolution passes. What it did. So you know that way. All right, Tyler, who's your 29?
My number 29 in my power rankings. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Where did Carlos go? No, he didn't leave.
He gone, yeah, like dang.
As soon as we get to talk of power ranks, he checked out. Dang, bro, tell me about them Jags then, fam.
Wow. Okay. Like you said earlier, Travis Hunter was not the best wide receiver in this draft or the best cornerback in this draft. He was just the best player in this draft, which is kind of dumb to say. So, you signed Jordan Lewis from Dallas. You already had Tyson Campbell. You paid Tyson Campbell in 2024. So, your cornerback room is kind of right. The cornerback room, your cornerback room is kind of getting jam packed. So you signing Jordan Lewis from Dallas, that was your best signing to me. Trevor Lawrence, we have to see the offense gel. They needed another second wide receiver. Your offense ranked number 30. Hold on. What's the offense rank? I need offense. Oh, the defense. You have the number 24th ranked passing defense, the number 26 passing rushing defense. You rank 31st overall in defense. So they had a bottom 5 defense, and they didn't really build their defense in this draft to me or free agency. You got a corner. So if the offense really didn't build either. So if the offense doesn't build, your defense not good, your offense not good. So what is going to move the needle for you?
Okay, so since the Jag fan just up and disappeared, Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, along with Brian Thomas Jr., is indeed a somewhat. Come on, it's a doable offense, man. It's at least average, and now you add Travis Hunter into it. That adds. I mean, adding.
You're gonna need another number 2 wide. By the fact, you're gonna need another number 2 wide receiver and another tight end.
Travis Hunter is number 2 wide receiver. He's also the number 1 corner.
You're going to need a true number 2 wide receiver.
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
Man, Travis Hunter is a gadget guy on wide receiver.
Yeah, you got it.
In Colorado, they force-fed him the ball. They force-fed him the ball in Colorado, right or wrong.
I mean, they had to. Who else you gonna throw it to? Joe Horn Jr. Come on, I got you.
Joe Horn Jr. is a better wide receiver than He's a better wide receiver than Travis Hunter.
You got it, fam. You got it.
I'm just saying.
All right, man. Who's the best player they signed this offseason?
Their best player they signed is Liam Cohen, in my opinion.
Oh, the
Signing
coach. Okay.
Signing a head coach to build your offense up. This man took a team that was ranked dead last in rushing to fourth in rushing this year, and ranked top 5 in total offense this year. So if he could copy what he did,
Hold on, real quick. Mark, what was the Giants' record?
5-12.
All right, go ahead, Tyler.
if he could copy what he did, matter of fact, he took Tampa Bay 3rd in passing last year and 4th in rushing.
Mm-hmm.
As an offensive coordinator. So he used that same magic he used on Tampa Bay's offense, on their offense. Jacksonville has a head coach.
Yeah.
So to me, he's the best signing for Jacksonville.
Who they gonna regret
But
losing?
player wise,
Uh-huh.
who they regret losing? Ain't nobody from Jacksonville, really.
None real notable.
I got one really only one someone I can think of at least.
Oh, I don't see. I ain't see nobody. I literally looked and it said I couldn't pick nobody out of there. Like, oh, they're gonna regret losing him.
I got you. I mean, all right. So, is there a path? You see a path to the draft for them? I mean, to the playoffs for them?
Shit, the whole NFL team catch Ebola.
Ah! Not Ebola, not the swine flu. I got you. Hey. All right.
All NFL starting players catch the disease. Okay, all NFL starting players catch something, and Jacksonville, the only team that's in the other side of the country.
Wow.
And not NFL team, got to say they second strings. Not the second string. They practice squad teams. That's the only way I see it. But
this guy,
I can see them winning 5-12 as their floor, but they could be a 9-8 as they're selling to me.
who's gonna be the MVP?
The MVP, Trevor Lawrence.
Offensive player of the year.
Ooh.
Brian Thomas Jr. probably.
Trevor Lawrence. He has to give him the ball. So defensive, Trevon Walker.
I can see that. All right. Okay.
You do for a big season this year.
Duval. Alright, okay.
What's left though?
Hey man, you gonna leave?
Wait, what?
Why
Why that bitch left?
Send him a text, man. They'd be like, bro, come back, bro. Hey, Tyler get mad.
Bitch, I don't fucking love.
Hey.
Y'all ain't see that message he said?
No.
What you say?
It's about Calvin Johnson. Hey. He said, that's that drop mic text message. He dropped the mic on that one.
Man,
That bitch there.
see, man, you wanna run on, man, play game, bro. You wanna play them little pussy game. You wanna play them Eddie Murphy games. Alright, so I get that. That's kind of wild. I don't think I would have put the Yags there. Fun fact. Nutmeg. What y'all think about that? Y'all ever had nutmeg?
Wait. He put this in his left?
Sound like he did. Hey man, don't let him get away, bro. Tell him come back, bro. Tell him be scared, bro. You don't just
What
you
the fuck?
throwing rocks high in your hands.
It's not saying shit.
I don't even know what y'all talking about, but I'm gonna stay up out of that.
Look at the text message. Oh, he texted to us. Oh, me.
Can't.
The old text group.
Alright, so
You said it's an old tech.
the NFL is not banning the tush push. All right.
Good. Stop it.
First off, Mark, I don't think you should be saying anything.
Why not?
You was one of the teams that.
Hey, I don't care. You said we don't want to. I think it's lame. Let it be there.
Just saying. Robert Kraft would never. Okay. All right.
He didn't. We know.
We
Did the
know.
Bucks vote?
Listen, man. I wouldn't put it past the Bucks to not vote for it because you know how they are, man. They are the Bucks. But the NFL passes the onside kick change. Teams can declare at any point during the game if they're trailing an onside kick. I didn't know you could only do that certain times a year. So that's news to me. That is news to me. Hey, y'all, I didn't know did y'all know Eric Allen and Jared Allen and Antonio Gates and Sterling Sharp are all going to the Super Bowl, going to the Hall of Fame this year? Sterling Sharp.
That's a good Hall of Fame.
Antonio Gates, Jared Allen, and Eric Allen. I don't even know who Eric Allen. He only him I don't recognize. You know what's crazy? One of the dopest things about growing up on Madden is you look back at some of these names, you're like, well, I can see that. I can see that right there. Alright, so the NFL is introducing the Protector of the Year award, given to the league's best offensive lineman as decided by a panel that include a number of former offensive line greats. So there's so now offensive linemen can finally get their just dues. For years, because think about it, they were never going to be offensive player of the year or MVP. Actually, in Madden there was one. Yeah, there was.
Who's your top 5 offensive lineman for that award, Pat?
Right now, I would probably say Penei Sewell is one of them, and that's probably the only one I can get off that I can think of. Well, you got any? You got some?
I got 5.
I got a couple.
Name drop it then.
You got Penei Sewell.
Tristan Wirfs.
Larry Johnson. Tristan Wirfs. Is it Larry? Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson, yeah.
Trent Williams.
Other dude on the other side of him too. I can't pronounce his name. Moyilado or something like that.
Joe Tooney's one as well. Joe Tooney will be one.
Yeah, Trent Williams. Joe Tooney.
I wish Zach Martin never said him.
Creed Humphrey.
Yeah, Creed Humphrey definitely there.
Rashawn Slater.
Dang. So
I always forget about him.
Well, it's kind of obvious who's going to.
And the dude in Minnesota, Christian Darrisaw.
Will Campbell was definitely going to be one of them. Get that out there right now. Will Campbell.
Hey, he actually had really good in college. I liked him.
All right, so Josh Allen and the Bills will be on Hard Knocks. For those who watch Hard Knocks, it's a hard knock life.
That's a damn show to me.
So NFL.
It ain't like how it used to be.
So NFL needed 24 votes today to win the tush push, but only got 22. Here are the 10 teams that voted against the tush push ban: the Eagles, the Ravens, the Browns, the Lions, the Jaguars, the Dolphins, Patriots, Saints, Jets, and Titans are the 10 teams who are like, hey man, get a better defense. Everybody else was like, nah, they're cheating. They're cheating. Stop it. All right, so Tyler, I kind of see what you're saying last week when you were just attacking me and my lineage about just giving the just dues to the Patriots players, okay? I feel what you're saying. I kind of see. You're always hyping up the Patriots players. You need to stop. Don't know why you want me to stop. It's beyond me. Alright, so the Patriots quarterback, Christian Gonzalez, continues to be undervalued by PFF, an all-pro in his second season in the NFL. Gonzalez did not make the PFF's top 25 players under 25. He's only 22. Been in the league.
I hate using PFF though. PFF is too inconsistent.
That's the problem, ain't it?
Like, if you go look at their year-by-year quarterback rankings, they'll have you like, what are they talking about?
Hey, man. So one draft day nugget revealed Forrest. Wait, no, that was Forrest and Foxborough. Okay. So Travion Henderson, Tyler was hating on him, but the Bears tried to move up to pick number 38. That was our pick, offering pick 39, a 7th round pick to do so. All right. I don't know why they thought we could just get up to our go one pick up with the 7th round pick, but we need more than that player. They take Travion Henderson. So other teams were indeed called the Patriots, and one of them was the Chicago Bears. You called him a backup running back. Some called him the 2nd or 3rd best running back in the draft. All right, after getting a phone call from the Bears, the Patriots received another offer for the 38 pick, a team that wasn't identified, but was presumably the Texans offered the Patriots pick 58 and 79 overall picks in the 2025 NFL draft, and along with the 3rd round pick from 2026. That's a lot. That is a lot. Just to take the Patriots number 38 pick. And we were like, nah, bro, give us our guy, Travion Henderson, cuz. Hey, did y'all know the Blood Walk and the Crip Walk were the exact same thing?
Don't surprise me. It's both pointless.
The only difference.
Whoa. We don't get your game bang up here, Pat.
Oh, I forgot you 5. I don't even know what that means.
What?
I really don't even know what that means.
What?
I just make stuff up. I don't even know what that means.
And Baker, what are they talking about?
What you talking about? What is it, Mark?
That's people who work at PFF is really drunk.
Uh-huh. Why you say that?
Bro, I'm sitting there looking at this list. It's terrible.
I believe it.
List of what?
Of like their quarterback rankings from last year, bro. They're sitting there really trying to tell you that Geno is better than Brock Purdy. He's better than Jordan Love and Baker Mayfield. I don't know what Geno y'all watch. Y'all need to chill.